Sending out a new search. I can't believe I made that many mistakes last game. I had a poor sleep last night, but I made for like 5 or 6 mistakes. Well, okay, we have a 1955 opponent. Check out his account. Looks like a nice, clean account. Ooh, closed Sicilian. I hate these. I hate these with a passion. Ooh, H3. What is that? Scary. Let's just play it normally. Scary stuff, though. So I'm deciding between E6 and knight C6. I'll go E6. I might be a little bit concerned about like F4, but not super concerned. D3. Yeah, this is not an opening. So I'm looking at bishop E7 and knight C6. Since white already played D3, I think I'm going to play bishop E7. Meaning that white probably won't be playing D4. So the knight on C6, I think, is not as useful on C6 immediately if white is not going to be pushing on D4. That's my logic anyways. Here comes the F4, which I had predicted because it's a closed Sicilian. I think I'm kind of obligated to castle kingside. It's possible he throws everything at me, but I'll try to take it. Black is actually equal in development now. Now black is ahead in development, so wondering if I'm going to play D5. No, I can't. So it looks like taking it is pretty much mandatory. And white is taking a little bit of time here, which is a little weird because I don't see what white would be playing other than just recapturing. There seems to be absolutely no move. Okay, there he goes. Maybe he's lagging. Nope, he's got a perfect connection. Okay, so we could maybe team up on this with knight d7, knight c6, queen c7. I'll probably do that. The other option would be to go to d5, which is reasonable as well. Very reasonable. That's going to be a tough choice. If I go to d7, you've got what? Bishop f4. I can put 3 attackers on it, and he can defend it 3 times. So it's, or else I could go here. So I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to opt for d5. Knight ge2. Very reasonable. This is still kind of iffy. Maybe I go queen c7. Either queen c7 or a6. Maybe I should develop some pieces. I could just play knight c6. Maybe makes more sense. I wonder about. I'm kind of concerned about bishop. No, you can't do it. Maybe knight c6. Just because last time these pieces never got developed and it sucked. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with black here. I think black is slightly better. Maybe a third of a pawn better. That's kind of annoying. I could actually give a check. And the real question is if white is going to push g3. And then castle queenside. Will he really do that? I don't think he's going to do it. I got to be careful with this pawn though. Maybe I should kick this knight out first. Because if I give a check, if I give a check and he does block, I guess I still have time to kick it out after, but I could, take it. Maybe I can just go first. Does it make sense to push it first? Comes in here. No, I think we should give the check first. And g3. Do we really want g3? I don't know. But then the problem is if I don't push first, then I can't come back here. So if I went, let's just say I pushed, and let's say he comes in here and we give a check. He might come in this way, but so maybe I should just I can't do that. Decisions. Maybe I need to push and then give a check. d4, knight e4. Don't really want to be pushing this pawn, but I'm going to do this. So knight e4, bishop h4, and it's possibly just plays g3. I could also just play f5. And give Alessandro a heart attack. Ack. He ought to know by now. No, f5 sucks, man. Long term, f5 sucks. So let's go bishop h4 again. Boom. I don't know if we like this g3. I don't know if we like that. Maybe I can consider bishop f5. I wonder if this is something. Probably not. I don't think he can hold on to that for long. That pawn. I can probably get it eventually. Bishop f5 maybe. I don't like that. Oh, I'm getting tired now. Maybe I go rook e8. This pawn is not so easy to defend. So rook e8 is an idea. Yeah, this pawn is a little iffy. I think I might play rook e8. Now I know I played a rook e8 last game and it was not a good move, but this is a different game. Now white can castle. He played g3 on his own accord. That's interesting. He was really concerned about that. Okay, so how is he going to defend this pawn if I just go bishop f8? Maybe he doesn't, but he could go here. But I think I'm going to go bishop f8. Who do we appreciate? Okay, bishop f8. So I'm expecting knight d6. He doesn't. He just gives it up. Okay, so it's two pieces hanging. Which one do I like better? Tough choice. If I take this, this is now hitting a couple pieces, but I can just take it immediately, right? I can just take it. Ooh, boy. That's a tough choice. I'm leaning towards taking the pawn. The H pawn, that is. Because I think I've got enough pressure on this pawn that I can take it pretty much at any time. Now this is, I'm slightly concerned of this check. You know what I mean? That is something to be concerned about. I think I have to take it. I think I can survive that though. I am going to take this pawn. Hopefully it's okay. Rook f2. Does not look scary. So I'm looking at taking here now. I don't like how quickly he's moving. Makes me very nervous. I have a check here. Don't know if I want the queen over on this other side of the board. But queen a5 check. I don't know. It looks kind of good though. I just don't like the queen being over there. I'm dedicating a whole queen. Because what if it just comes this way? Maybe I save that for later. I don't know. Wait, what's wrong with simply f5? And how long could I have played f5 just now? f5 just looks awesome. Yeah, what's wrong with f5? I'm going to play f5. That just looks really good. Kind of sad how long it took me to see f5. I'm not playing my best chess. Making a lot of mistakes. Oh my god, to be honest, oh my god, I forgot the bishop was hanging. I mean, I'm still fine here, but ugh, that was terrible. I totally forgot that the bishop was hanging. That's why I didn't see f5. I mean, this is still really good, and that was worth it, but the fact that I didn't see that is disturbing. So I still have this queen a5 check at my disposal. I might play it now. But also e6 looks pretty awesome. That's my new word, awesome. So check. If he pushes c3, just take. But this looks so good too. Because his queen can't even move. I think I'm going to play e6 or e3. I just can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Even though this looks really good too, the queen. Okay. Now what? Maybe rook h5. His knight has two squares. I don't know if you can call this a square. I don't think you can. So knight here, we give a check. Yeah, I'm going to go knight here without even spending any more time on it. This just looks way too strong. We're threatening mate. Yeah, e6 was the right decision. I mean, a5, queen a5 was good, but e6, I mean, white has no maneuverability now. White can't move anything. So I think white's going to resign here. I mean, it's not quite over. He can go here. Yeah, he did do that. Wondering about queen f6. Threatening rook takes. Queen here, queen here. Maybe I go bishop d6, threatening this capture and pinning the pawn. Nope, let's not drop this rook. Man, I am sloppy. Queen here. Got this. Ugh. Maybe I just move. Maybe I go back here. This didn't actually work out as well as I thought it might. I like this pin though, in a way. Maybe I should just defend it. This doesn't work because of knight here. Or does it? So maybe I just go queen here. G6 seems a bit ridiculous. I don't know. Can I do that? I can give a check. Do I want to play G6? It seems terrible, but it seems terrible. I'm gonna play it though. Ugh. Seems like a terrible move, but I kind of like where the rook where it is. I think it has a lot of threats. It's pinning the knight. We have this threat here. Well, 2 threats, I guess. Okay. Anyways, if he goes here, I've got this check, which I'm not sure is good, but I think it's good. And if I had another free move, I'll probably attack this. Should I have just done that previously? I didn't have the chance. Yeah. Okay. So now I might have to escape. But looking at this, if we go here, he's got this. So that might not work. I could play bishop here. No, I can't. I think I have to play this. I don't think I have a choice anymore. And then he can do this. So my attack is dwindling. What happened? I have queen here as well. But it's the same idea. He just takes and then he develops. I could do it this way. No. Oh, well, this way I'm not trading though. Well, I guess he can't go here, right? Because G5 comes in here. Can he do that? I guess this pawn is fine. So maybe I guess I have to go here. After all. Man. Where did my great attack go? A lot of work to do here. Okay, so if knight f4, what, bishop g5? Or just here? See, boom. Boom. Go this way. So what about here? If I go here, and I go here. Okay. If he defends, I'm still going to go bishop e6 or bishop d6. Oh, interesting. He just castles. So do I still go here? Or do I just take it immediately? How does this benefit me? If he just goes here, I mean, I'm taking... Both seem good. Is one better than the other? I really don't know. They seem about equal. Taking N here, but I'm going to go here. I'm going to go bishop d6. Opens up the other rook. This is the real threat. Either way, I'm getting a pawn, but... Okay. Down to a minute. A minute versus 14 and a half. Oh my god, I missed that. That sucks. So do I have time for this? I don't know. I don't even know if I have time for that. Only one way to find out. I don't know, you know, take. Those rooks are annoying. I guess then I can go king f7. Oh. Quiet chat. No one spoke in half an hour. Is everyone dead? Okay, c4. Hello, Mr. Saban. You missed a lot of classical games. I played like 3 or 4 classical games. So I've got a discovery on this rook. I think I'm going to come in over here. Just blunder checking every move. So he gets out of that. Natural move would be rook a f8. Although this looks like it might almost win the knight. He only has 1 square, but I'm going to save that. No, wait, could I give a check first? I mean, if I go here, he has to go here and I can give a check. Maybe queen. I'll save that for later. I'm going to double up here. It's just natural. But yeah, so I mean, he only has the one square. But now that I have the doubled rooks, this should be a lot better. Boom. Well, look at what happened in the previous game, Nicola, where I was up 7 points material, 7 or 9 points, and it was a draw. So I don't blame my opponent for not resigning at all. Okay, knight g1. Here we go. Boom, knight g1. Okay, let's just go here first to get some time on the clock. And while I think of something. So check, check, you can escape here. I can almost take. Almost worth it. And then I can grab this. I won't do that, but almost worth it. So close to being worth it. No. First, I will simplify this way. Might have been better to simplify this way, though. Trade the rook for a knight and a pawn. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, let's just get some more time in the clock. I don't have a lot of time. And his king can't stray too far, or else he's going to have to go in this way. I guess I'll move my king up. And move my king up again. Just blunder checking. Still not sure why. Like most, like 2 or 3 of my games in classical today, my opponent, like my opponent right now has almost all of his starting time on his clock. I don't know why people play classical and then proceed to play quickly. Let's get the king in front. Getting a lot of nice increment here. Something I could also do is put the bishop here and then bring my king around if I really need to. Now, this is a committal move. Let's do it. Looks fun. Oh shit, he got a check? He's got a check if I go there. Oh crap. Okay, I may have to go back for now. Ugh. Luckily, we can get him in Zugzwang. So let's go... I was just here, right? Let's go this way then. I think. And then push here. Hello, eat chips. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So is he going to let his time run? I don't think so, because when I said good luck, he said same to you. He does have a 77 game completion rate, though, which is not very good. So I'm sure he'll resign. Chess club? No. Chess club is on Christmas, so no chess club this week. Look at that annoying check. Look at that annoying check. Holy crap, that's an annoying... Look at that. Take your pick of what you want, sir. Wait, can he grab everything? Boom, boom. Wait. No, he still can't do it, right? Holy crap, that knight is annoying. That's an annoying knight. What about if he gives me a check and then goes here? Oh my god. I might have to move my king here, because if I go here, he's got check. But I don't know, I've got a lot of pieces still. What if I go here? Boom. Can he stop everything? I've got 2 pawns here, though. He can't stop everything. I've got 3 threats. Three threats he has to deal with. You can't stop them all. And you can't check me here, right? Right. So I'm just looking at this, but I think I can just go king here. Oh, they can give me a check, though. So maybe I don't move my king. I'll probably just have to move the pawn. Yep. Well, this guy tried hard. He gave it his A game. He wasn't lazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the pawn. He resigns. Okay, I got 9 points for that. And that's another personal best. I hit 2002. I got just enough points to set another personal best. By 1 point. I beat my personal best by 1 point. That was my goal. 2002. Woohoo! 2002. I got just the exact number of points. 9 points is what I needed. New personal best. I gained a whole point. Thank you, Virendra. I mean, that game wasn't too hard, but I was starting to get hazy in my thinking, so it still took effort. 2002 Classical. Here's my graphy graph. Nice looking graph. That's a nice looking graph. Nothing else will change because there's only 1 point. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's take a look at the game without the engine and then with the engine. And I wanted to take a peek at my opponent. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, this was just a crazy opening. It's a nothing opening, which I was okay with playing. I thought black equalized here immediately. I actually think black is better here, slightly. I think my opponent played pretty terribly for most of the game, actually, to be honest. But I still had to be really careful. Here, I thought for a very long time. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take this pawn or this pawn. I ended up taking the h3 pawn because I thought I'll be able to grab the e4 pawn, or the e5 pawn at pretty much any time because it's too far away from his other pieces. And I thought my bishop here is easily... we're threatening the rook, and we can easily create pins and other threats when we retreat. F5, I forgot that my bishop was hanging, but this still worked out very well in my favor. Would I play F5 again here? I'm not sure. I might play Queen A5 check instead, because I think he has to move one of these two pieces. Then I might just come in here. I'm not sure. E6 was the right decision. It was a very, very strong move. I was just debating between Queen A5 and E6. I mean, Queen A5 still might have been okay, because I could still play E6 after that. So maybe they're equal. I'm not sure. In fact, Queen A5 still could have been better. I'm not sure. Rook H5 might have been a bit unnecessary. But I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe bishop d6 instead. If white tries to bring his knight out. We have some discoveries on it, and we're preparing maybe moves like this. So maybe bishop d6 there. G6, I'm also not sure about. G6 is a very weird move. G6 is probably bad. What did I not like? Oh yeah, because my rook is hanging. Yeah, but I'm thinking rook h5 was probably not good. And here I couldn't decide between rook takes and just bishop d6. And I was really considering taking the knight. You know, goes back here. White's rooks aren't really going to do a whole lot, and we have 3 passed pawns and a rook that's going to do damage. But I think I played it the proper way, the slower way, but the safer way. And maybe I shouldn't have taken. No, I had to have taken. I think this was all necessary. But maybe moving my king up was probably not necessary. I probably could have just pushed the pawns, no problem. Yeah, I don't think I had to move the king up. In fact, moving the king up might have just slowed down my progress. Here. Maybe I should have just sacked the pawn. It might have been quicker. Allow him to do this. Because he's not going to defend that. He can take this, and then I'm going to queen. Yeah, it might have been simpler to just give up the h pawn. But, I mean, this works too. But it just took longer. His knight was really tricky. Okay, let's look at it with the engine now. I'm getting really tired. That's 3 hours of chess. And then you think that the over the board games are like 3 to 4 hours long. Makes me. I always forget how tiring over the board games are, tournament games. This whole time I could be in a tournament game, in one game, and still in the game. Okay, so yeah, so the opening was non-existent. Yeah, black is just equal here. Oh, yeah, our computer doesn't like rook e8 again. It wants queen d5 or bishop h4. So it did like this many times in a row. I wasn't sure about that. I was really considering it. Weird, and now it's saying f5. Yeah, it's weird. I don't regret not doing that. But it really doesn't like rook e8. It says white equalizes, or close to equalizes after he castles. But it's suggesting this queen d5 move is being very strong. I guess oddly. So what are we threatening? We're just putting another attacker on the e5 square. That's all there is to it. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, and here it does prefer taking on h3, but knight takes it's so close, either or. And It actually prefers bishop d6 over either of these two moves, which is interesting as hell. But it doesn't like queen a5. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really like rook h5. Think c4, which is a super hard move to find, and rook c8, queen d7. Yeah, it doesn't want to put the rook here. And then the rest. Oh, and it hates queen d5. Hates it with a passion. It wants me to take on c3 or bishop g7. That's a scary move. What if he goes here? Okay, yeah, that's kind of scary. Oh, yeah, the queen here is really dangerous. Okay, and if he takes here? Oh, yeah, this is good. I don't really care. This was easy enough to convert from here. And what does it think about taking? Yeah, it does not like it. Yeah, the way I did it was best. Okay.